Off to the River Severn to have a go on the kayak with my old mate Ross and see if we can find some Zander. You can see pictured is the first and only Zander I've ever caught. That was from a commercial venue in Surrey near Dorking. The best part of an hour and a half listening to this humming drone of straps. Morning, Ross.
Good morning.
I'm not going to catch any fish, I need to get something on camera. Yeah, I was talking to a guy called Tim Maslin on Facebook yesterday. He caught a stonking Zander on a shad tees, Western shad tees.
What, is he an expert?
Well, he does guiding on here, so he knows his stuff. Raycarn Sakura rod.
Second.
Raycarn. By M. Ray, isn't it M. Khan?
It's
that
a
right?
wickedly irrelevant bit of branding on it.
Oh, it's a Shakira. Shakira rod. Shimano X-Age.
In case the lure fishing fails.
You heathen. It's like Kickstart.
I'm looking forward to it. I am genuinely concerned that I'm with myself.
Good. The question is it safe to have that on board? Never carry bananas on boats. Do you not know that?
Can you slip over?
No, I don't know why. I don't know why. It's traditional. Just never have a banana. Bananas and pigs are the two things you should never have on a boat.
What?
Morning. Unfortunately, this is a no fishing area, so those fish are safe. I watched a Matt Hayes video on this stretch. I'm pretty sure it was this stretch, and he I'm not going to say the B word, but he very nearly did until last light, and he was out all day, and he also saw a grey seal.
Excellent. We had a seal at Worcester for quite a while. Kevin the seal.
Just one.
Yeah.
Just one solitary one.
One solitary seal.
Solitary brother.
He lived at the weir eating salmon.
Oh, look at those drop-offs. Yeah, so I'm hoping like a 2.5 gram curly tail jig head. That's on a Barkley jig head. Hopefully that'll do the job. I read somewhere that curly tails don't work very well for Zander. These are really popular, the fork tail for the Zander, and that's probably a better idea. In fact, I will start with that. I'll get cocky once I caught a fish. There's the little snap link, probably about £10 breaking strain snap link. It's all balance. Pen Conflict 2 1000 reel, and my trusty old Grays ultralight. And in usual fashion, I expect all that writing's upside down. I'd be a little bit worried about that hook bending out on a big fish, so I'll have to play it quite gingerly if I do a good fish. That's part of the fun, right? And if I get shat on, it won't be for the first time. Certainly not by a fish. I kind of like it. There's definitely a shoulder fish down there. Whatever was over on that bump is now gone. Those rocks intrigue me. It's only 9 foot. It's quite undulated. I did see a fish top thoroughly. Again, you might have just seen in the camera there a few little fish topping. Was that the bottom or was that a Zander? Well, that lady seems to think no, it's neither. Maybe if I eat my banana, my luck will change. Known Ross for years and he always outfishes me. Very good angler. Took him to the Raisbury kayak fishing competition and he absolutely stormed a lake that everyone was struggling on. Using spinnerbaits. So everyone went off and bought spinnerbaits and proceeded to catch bugger all on them. And he blanked on the comp day. Sorry. I got all excited then. Saw fish on my fish finder, and there we go, fish number 2, lovely little perch. Isn't that beautiful? But it's not a zander. Yeah, losing confidence. The water's quite murky, so I'm going to use something a little bit bigger. I've got a 15-gram jig head on there. I've got a stinger on the end there on the paddle tail, just in case they're nippy. And I've attached that using a baiting needle. So yeah, the things that people use for attaching boilies and pellets, slide it through, and I've pulled the loop all the way through and attached it, pulled it out there, and as you can see I've attached it on there. It's a good spot for pike this apparently. He's nailed that lure. Absolutely nailed it, and that's got the stinger on it. Oh no. Let's get him in. Oh! That's a fish. Good. Question is, what is it? What is it? It's a Z. Is it a Z? No, it's a jack. Oh. Got to be so careful with that stinger on there. He's only lip perked. Let's get that out of the way. Dangerous. Well, they're getting bigger. Really got into using this for the bigger lures. Takes a little while to adapt the casting. It's great.
Out bigger than my lure, but it's still a zander.
Well done. That's tiny. It's not a zander.
A zanderling?
Zandling or zandlet.
There's the zander, there's the lure.
Let's have a look. Let's get you in the picture as well. And I can hopefully edit your face out and put mine in. Spawny bastard. Well done. You bastard. That's 1-0.
1-0. What is that? Is that minus?
No. I think half a point for a jack, so it should be on. I'd call that. Oh, I shouldn't be jealous, but it's Ross. Too long. There's only one thing to do when your friend catches a zander and goes round for another drift, and that's just as poach. Can't believe it was a zander. It's 12:30 and I've not had a sausage since those jack pike about 3 hours ago, and it's starting to get me down. It's that time of day though, isn't it? You can see Ross behind me, he's finally caught up. He had bite first cast with his live bait, but not another bite since. I'm thinking, alright B, I'm thinking that one with a stinger. Little tiny stinger on the back. That might do it. Okay, so it hasn't got an eye. But all the more reason why it would be a victim to a zander. Even the seagull finds it funny. Where did you have that to then? Well done, Noddy. Lovely.
2-0.
2-0, yeah. Well done! Oh, look at that. Look at those teeth. Vampire. Half pike, half perch. It's pleasing to see that Ross has caught his zander on a curly tail. I've just seen Ross into another fish. I'm going to go over and have a look. See what he's caught. It's another zander. I'm going to kill him. Pike. Nice looking fish. Play. Where are we at? 1:40, still no zander. I'm starting to lose the will a little bit. I've switched to a 7-gram jig head and this fire tiger, different rod, but I'm not having any luck. I'm getting into my head now that I've got to be fishing tight up in all these snags because I'm not catching fish. Really thought I had a fish then. It's a snag. This is why I don't like using heavy braid and heavy fluoro. trying to pull for the brake on a kayak is quite a dangerous thing actually. So if anyone's just got into their kayak fishing and someone tells you use 50-pound braid or whatever, just bear in mind you've got to snap that line on occasions, and when you do, there's every chance you could snap and go off over the side. So always try and pull for a brake in the front of your boat. If that does part falling backwards. This rod's going to snap in a minute. There we go, there's the brake. I lost my trace, but to be honest with you, I lost my rod there. That's putting so much pressure on it. Guess what a lot of people don't realise when they see all these pictures of fish on Facebook is the number of hours that anglers put in. When I'm having to work really hard and I still haven't caught a Zander yet, and obviously if I do catch one I'll be ecstatic. All that driving, getting up early, spending all that money, of course you've got to spend money on tackle. It's not easy. And there's people that make it look easy, that get to know the venues, get to know that particular discipline of angling extremely well, become very competent at it. But you know, they're one-trick ponies and they can only play at home. So being an all-rounder can be frustrating at times, because when you think you've learned something, sometimes you forget it next time it comes around to... I've snagged again, I don't believe it. Ross has his third Zander.
Yet.
Smallest, but show them the lure you caught it on. You heathen. Oh, don't worry about your fish. That's what you want to call it. Look at that monstrosity. That's what he's caught his Zander on.
22 feet of water.
Back onto the Savage Gear shad, 12 gram jig head, and I think the fish might be just switching back on again. Let's have another pike. Tackling up the whole time. This happened on Tuesday. It's like Stop being angry. Just angry pants. Sort it out, man. I really thought I'd got one. There you go. It plucks already, but I think it's probably perch, isn't it? Oh no, fish on. That's a better one. Oh, it's come off! No! Just want a Zander. Just really want a Zander, then we can go home. Right, this is last chance saloon, I think. It's going to be one of those crappy vlogs where they don't catch anything, or you have to watch 15 minutes of me drivelling on, all in order to see me catch my fish at the end and go, oh, it's made my day. I've got a feeling that's not going to happen. 1.5 knots, 10 foot of water. I came off and it was a Zander! Saw it on the surface, it was there for the taking. If I wasn't pissing around with a bloody camera, I'd have had that. Certainly seems to be more from about down here, doesn't there? Well, that was an absolute brawler. Oh, we had Zander, which is good. Well, I rephrase that, Ross had Zander, which is good. It seems that I'm cursed when it comes to Zander, that's for sure. Did you enjoy yourself, Ross?
I did.
Oh, that's good. Can you not use your legs? I can't even talk.